Good morning. I know sometimes it can look difficult, but even then, we still have to fight to make it a good morning. It's one Lord Vaughn, in your corner with words we all need to hear, even if we don't like them. Scan the QR to subscribe and share. The goal is to keep making progress in these difficult times, and I'm here to push you along the way. I believe in you. Imagine this. You're at your wit's end. The weight of the world feels like it's pressing down on your shoulders. Life's throwing punches, and you feel like you're drowning. Every task seems insurmountable. Every decision feels like a burden. You turn to someone you trust, someone who's always been there for you. You hope for solace, a comforting word, or just a listening ear. But instead of a shoulder to cry on, you find yourself met with a perspective you don't want to hear. Anger flares. The words they say cut deep, and you feel misunderstood. You're ready to lash out, to defend yourself, to make them see things your way. The urge to argue and prove your point becomes overwhelming. This, my friend, is a dangerous crossroads, a moment where emotions run high, and decisions can have lasting impacts. Too often we mistake support for agreement. We believe that if someone truly cares, they will always side with us. We expect our loved ones to validate our feelings, even when our actions might be part of the problem. This expectation can lead to disappointment and conflict. We become so focused on proving ourselves right that we fail to see the bigger picture, the intention behind their words, pushing away the very people trying to help us. In our quest for validation, we risk losing the support we so desperately need. Confrontation might feel good in the moment, a release of pent-up frustration, a way to vent emotions that have been building up for a long time. But the aftershocks can be devastating, leaving emotional scars that take time to heal. Harsh words linger, creating distance and resentment that can be hard to overcome. Trust erodes, making it harder to reach out for help in the future, and communication breaks down. You might win the argument, but at what cost? The emotional toll can be significant. Remember, relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, which are fragile and need nurturing. When we constantly confront and criticize, we chip away at these foundations, weakening the bonds that hold us together. Over time, this can lead to irreparable damage, leaving us feeling isolated and alone, disconnected from those we care about. The truth is, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. True support isn't about always agreeing. It's about being there through thick and thin, offering guidance and understanding, even when it's tough to hear. Instead of building walls with confrontation, choose to build bridges with empathy. Listen to what your support system is trying to say. Try to see things from their perspective. You might just learn something valuable about yourself in the process. If you find yourself constantly turning to conflict, it's time to take a hard look in the mirror. What's driving this behavior? Is it a fear of being misunderstood, or a deep-seated insecurity that you haven't addressed? Are you afraid of vulnerability? Do you find it difficult to open up and share your true feelings with others? Are you stuck in old patterns? Perhaps these patterns were formed in your childhood or past relationships, and they continue to influence your actions today. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards breaking free. Writing down your thoughts or speaking with a therapist can provide clarity and insight. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's a courageous step towards healing and self-improvement. When we approach our loved ones with openness and a willingness to collaborate, we open the door to true connection and growth. Choose understanding over anger. Choose collaboration over conflict. This mindset fosters a nurturing environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Choose to build each other up, not tear each other down. Support and and uplift those around you, your relationships will be stronger for it. By fostering a culture of empathy and mutual respect, you create lasting bonds that withstand the test of time. Subscribe and share as we uplift and support each other in building a community that's a safe space for us to grow. Again, this is One Lord Vaughn, encouraging you to keep an open mind to those who support you. One stays woke to wake others and progress by any means necessary.